All right, so I got a question from a viewer about what would be a good value or the amount of money that you should be able to get for selling your old DJI Air units. So, like the Vista, the original FPV Air unit, and the O3. And, like the Vista and the original FPV Air unit aren't really sold anywhere anymore. So, like, here's like, it's like, and Get FPV is like 185 for the Vista, and RunCam sells the original air unit for 199, and of course the O3 air unit is still being sold, and the price was reduced recently. It's now like 180. Yeah, so the reason he's asking me this is the O4 air unit is apparently coming out soon. So, what can one reasonably expect to get for their old air units? And honestly, I didn't really have a good answer for him, so I thought I would throw this to the rest of you guys that maybe you have some experience about this. Now, I did go looking around on Facebook Marketplace. There's an FPV Marketplace group, and there's a lot of DJI gear there. Not a lot of people selling air units that I could see. Now, this guy that posed this question to me, he told me that he was, listing Vistas for, like $100 and the original air unit for like $100. But then he was getting offers for the Vista for like, $10, 11, like $15, which I thought was a little low. I would figure they would be worth more than an analog video transmitter, but I don't know. In the used market, is that unreasonable? So I really didn't really know what to say in response to this. I would think that the old Vistas and stuff are still pretty useful in terms of specs. They're very good video and pretty long range. And if you've got the goggles, then they're still pretty useful. So I don't see why that he would be getting offers so low. Obviously, on Facebook Marketplace, there's tons of lowballers, and that's pretty normal. So I'm not surprised by that. But what do you think is reasonable for some of this older gear that people are perhaps going to be selling off here soon? That once the O4 air units hit the market, you're going to probably see a bunch of O3 air units and definitely some of the older Vistas and the FPV air units hit the market. What's a reasonable price for people to pay for those? Let me know down in the comments. Really curious what you guys have to think about this. I don't know what's fair. I'm thinking it's got to be more than $15 for a Vista. I think that's a little bit too. I think that's a little bit too low. It's got to be more than that. So we're curious to hear what you guys think about this. Let me know down in the comments below, and I'll talk to you guys in the next one.